Now discuss with the properties of charge. The first property is called quantization of charge. Quantization of charge. Now we'll first have to understand what is quantization. Quantization. Quantization means here suppose a quantity is there, a physical quantity is there, and this quantity has a fixed minimum value. If a quantity having a fixed minimum value, then that is called quantum. That is called quantum, means the minimum value is called quantum, and this process is called quantization. Now here we will understand how charge is quantized. Now charge is quantized because it has a fixed minimum value. It has a fixed minimum value. What is its fixed minimum value? That is equal to E. E is equal to charge on 1 electron. Means Q less than E is not possible. Q greater than E is possible. Q equal to E is also possible. If Q greater than E is possible, then the higher value of charge is equal to Q, that is equal to plus or minus Ne. Means integral multiple of E. Means and N is equal to an integer 1, 2, 3 like this. It cannot be a fraction. It cannot be a fraction. Means cannot be 1.5, 2.7 like this. No. Clear? So you can see that now the statement of this quantization of charge is the total charge on a body is the integral multiple of charge on one electron. So it can be plus or minus E, plus or minus 2E, plus or minus 3E, like this. So this is called quantization, and this quantization is applicable for small amount of charge, that means microscopic charge. Okay, and not applicable for macroscopic charge. When large amount of charge, where there is large amount of charge, you cannot apply the quantization of charge. Okay, And you see, how can you correlate with this quantization of charge to the frictional electricity? Frictional electricity, as you know that when two bodies are rubbed each other from body A to body B, n number of electrons are transferred, and due to which we have q is equal to plus or minus Ne. So the cause of the quantization of charge is that integral number of electrons are transferred. That's why q is equal to plus or minus Ne. Okay. So fixing of this minimum value, which is called the charge on one electron for the charge, that's why charge is quantized. And in this way, charge exist in discrete amount, not in continuous amount. Discrete, or you can say discontinuous. So charge exists in discrete or discontinuous amount, not in continuous amount. Continuous amount, if it will exist in continuous amount, means charge can have any value. You cannot have the charge can have any value. Charge can only be the q is equal to plus or minus Ne. And can be 1, 2, 3, 1000, 4000, 10,000, like this. Okay. So this completes your quantization of charge. Now I'll go to the number 2, conservation of charge. In this conservation of charge is conserved. Suppose you go to the conservation of energy, then energy neither created nor be destroyed. It can be transferred from one form to the another, so and so we are telling. Likewise here also we can say charge neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be transferred. From one body to another body. It can be transferred from one body to another body. But the main part of the statement of this conservation of charge is that we have to know what is isolated system. Isolated system. We have come across the isolated system in mechanics, that is no external force. Isolated system in thermodynamics or heat, that is that no heat can exchange within the surrounding, from system to surrounding or surrounding system. Exchange of heat is not allowed. So here isolated system in electrostatic means no matter of the body crosses over its boundary. Suppose a body is there. Body means there is some matter, and if it has some charge, then it is called charged body. And this charged body has some fixed boundary. So here the isolated system means crossing the boundary, no matter will go out. If matter will go out, then in addition to the matter, the charge will also change. So in that case it is called isolated system. So when the system is isolated, you can say that the charge is conserved. In an isolated system. In an isolated system. So Here the conservation of charge tell you about that in an isolated system total charge remains constant or conserved, and it is applicable for small and large amount of charge, means macroscopic and microscopic. Okay, now we'll see go further some examples. Suppose you say glass rod is rubbed with silk. Okay, now before rubbing, this glass rod has no charge. After the rubbing, before rubbing, glass rod has no charge, 0. Silk is also charged, total is equal to also 0. Now after rubbing, glass rod will acquire what type of charge? Plus charge. Plus charge means, suppose from glass rod to silk, suppose 10 electrons are transferred, for an example, then it will acquire plus 10 E, it will acquire minus 10 E. Now when you add these two,